You Can't See Me, John Cena's debut album available.
John Cena.
What's up, guys? It's Adam here, aka Anti-Cena Guy, coming at you with another review. WWE Saturday Night's Main Event 2025. Was this show even worth? Was this show even worth watching, anybody? I mean, perfectly honest, we could have got away with just putting this on SmackDown and just calling it a SmackDown show, because that's basically what this pay-per-view was, a SmackDown show. There was not one match on this match card that was over 15 minutes long. 4 matches I had to watch on YouTube because this wasn't available on Netflix. And I spent more time watching the adverts than I did than watching the whole fucking show. I mean, we didn't miss a thing. There was no shockers. There was no titles change. There was fuck all. This show was about doing fuck all, basically. The main events were disappointing, and the matches themselves were not even that good. I mean, I'm going to go through each one by one and tell you exactly what I mean. In the first match, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker defeated CM Punk and Sami Zayn by pinfall in a tag team match. Again, this match was only 13 minutes long. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker got the victory because Bronson Reed, I think his name was it Bronson Reed? I can't fucking remember. This is big guy, comes out through the crowd, he rams CM Punk, I think it was, through the barrier. Sorry, I wasn't paying much attention because nothing was really grasping my interest for this match. And basically they got the win. But I'm sorry if I sound drained, everybody. This show just drained me out. I mean, it wasn't on that long, but the boredom in this match was totally fucking unreal. I mean, nothing impressive happened in this match. There was no cool maneuvers. There was no anything. I mean, Braun Breaker did like this flying clothesline, which ended up him going through a table, but nothing to speak of, and it wasn't even like a good match. In the next match, Zelina Vega defeated Chelsea Green to retain the Women's Championship match, and this match was just over 5 minutes long. Zelina Vega comes out dressed, Chelsea Green comes out dressed like some sort of fucking fairy. And compared to all the women's title matches we had in the past, this was pretty lame. I mean, nothing fucking happened. I mean, Zelina Vega did the 619 at the end and fucked it up, and it was a very horrendous 619, and it caused Chelsea Green to have a nosebleed, because when she did her pinfall at the end of the top turnbuckle, Chelsea Green's nose was all bloody, and it was all due to Zelina Vega botching the 619, and it ended up in a bloody mess. And the match itself wasn't even that good. So we have 2 matches in a row that were just not good. In the fourth match, at first I thought this was for the WWE title, but it turned out to be just a singles match with the title not being on the line, with John Cena defeating R-Truth in just over 4 minutes. Again, this is supposed to be a fucking pay-per-view, and none of the matches are so far not even 15 minutes long. What a joke, man. I suppose the highlight of this match was just shits and giggles about R-Truth coming out dressed as John Cena, trying to portray a babyface John Cena by running to the crowd wearing John Cena's in-ring gear. But again, nothing happened in this match. There was this little question about whether John Cena was going to turn face, because there was an opportunity, where he was going to use the WWE title to hit over R-Truth, but no. He hands it to the ref, and while the ref's distracted, he kicks R-Truth in the balls and pins R-Truth, basically. But again, nothing happened. I really thought it was for the WWE title, but nope, just a name, plain singles match. The match would have been more interesting if it was for the WWE title, and John Cena and R-Truth could have done a lot more classic shit in the ring, but that wasn't the case. And R-Truth was basically just copying John Cena's moves throughout the whole match to try and get the crowd going, and I have to admit it was funny. Not out of this world funny, but it was just funny a little bit, and R-Truth was like the main attraction of the whole match. But you could tell just by looking at John Cena's face and expressions that he doesn't want to be there. He just wants to get this tour of his over and done with. He's only got like 6 months left of this tour, and you can just tell that he's just fucking had enough now. He's had enough of wrestling, he's had enough of all the bullshit, and he just wants to get this tour finally fucking over and done with. You can just fucking tell. So, heading into this pay-per-view so far for Saturday night's main event, we get 2 shit matches. We get 1 match which was okay for shits and giggles, but it wasn't like a good match. It was like 4 minutes long, and it wasn't even that good. And speaking of disappointment, next match, Damian Priest defeated Drew McIntyre in a steel cage match in like 12 minutes. Again, this is a fucking steel cage match. I mean, you expect some good gory shit. But it ends with Damian Priest doing the concerto to Drew McIntyre, and he fucking gets out the cage and leaves. And Jesse Ventura is even saying, that's bullshit, that's bullshit. So even Jesse Ventura is saying he took the easy way out and said it was a bullshit ending. And it was a bullshit ending because Damian Priest simply walked out the cage. He thinks for a few minutes, thinking, should I go back in and beat Drew McIntyre more? Shall I do a pinfall to make it more interesting? But no, he just steps onto the ground and leaves. And that makes him the winner of the match. And for a steel cage match, it was lame. I mean, Drew McIntyre did like this suplex from the top of the cage to Damian Priest on the ground. That was pretty hard hitting. But other than that, nothing really happened. I mean, there was a few chair shots here and there, but again, nothing interesting. There was like nothing outstanding. And for a steel cage match, it was really cheap. And for an ending, that was really cheap. You know, even the commentary team are saying it's cheap. So there you have it. And in the main event, Jey Uso defeated Logan Paul in 10 minutes. A singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. There was outside interference by John Cena. I mean, it was obvious that... I don't know. John Cena, he fucking interfered in the match. He pulled off Jey Uso from Logan Paul. And then Cody Rhodes makes his return by coming to the ring and helping Jey Uso get a clean... Well, I wouldn't say clean victory. It's not a clean victory if you get help from somebody, but Jey Uso pinned Logan Paul after the help from Cody Rhodes. And then Cody Rhodes gets on the mic, says, "We'll see you at Money in the Bank in a tag team match." And he set up the main event for Money in the Bank. And then after that, the pay-per-view was finished. So, I'm sorry everybody, but I can safely say this pay-per-view sucked. Nothing happened. We get Cody Rhodes returning. That was one good thing. And R-Truth putting on a few shits and giggles. And that's the highlight of your Saturday night's main event. None of the matches were worth talking about. There was nothing exciting happening. There was no great match build-ups. You could safely say they could have easily put this on SmackDown and made the World Title match the main event of SmackDown. Because, let's face it, nothing amazing happened. None of the matches were very long, and watching it on YouTube was like another kick in the balls because I had all the commercials to deal with, and it wasn't on Netflix, so you can safely say this pay-per-view sucked. Nothing good happened, everything was too short, no great action in the ring, or anything for that matter. You can safely say that R-Truth tried to save the show by trying to be funny in John Cena's match. And Cody Rhodes setting up the main event for Money in the Bank when John Cena tried to interfere in the match. But again, even from Logan Paul, as impressive as I know a lot of people put Logan Paul down, but I like Logan Paul. But even he didn't do anything. He did jack shit during the match. Usually he does those impressive flips and awesome manoeuvres off the top ropes and things like that. But he didn't do shit in this match either. So this was like a throwaway show, basically. That's what I'm giving it, a throwaway show. I'm giving this shit like a 3 out of 10. And that's being generous. This is not me coming on here trying to insult people or hurt people's feelings. This show sucked fucking penis, basically. Horrendous. There's been some better Saturday night main events in the past, but this one was just like a waste of time, an easily missable show. You could have like skipped the show and not missed a damn thing because like no titles changed hands. There was no impressive historic matches made in the process. Nothing. It was like a go-away, throwaway show, and we've not missed anything. So, yeah, Saturday night's main event sucked. Waste of 2 hours. With short matches, nothing really good, nothing really better than that. So, 3 out of 10, not much more than that, and that's being generous. So, sorry everyone, it sucked. So, thanks for watching this, everybody. And email if you've got any questions. Damn WWE, get your act together. Peace.